What did you do for fun? Did you?
We had our own games that we made up. You know, in the country, you have a lot of space and you have trees, and we would create our own swings out of trees. We put a tire from a car, a truck, and put a rope through it and hang it on a tree, and we'd swing, we'd climb trees. We would, you know, the usual games that children play, little Sally Walker, go hide and go seek, and all those kinds of things. We had fun when we were, you know, when we were playing outdoors and at home. But there weren't a lot of things to do like entertaining us the way they are. I think we were much better off when we created our own games rather than stuff that you buy from the store. It's already made. You don't have to think about what it is. You just kind of figure out how to do it because they got the directions and all. But we created our own, and it was a lot of fun, and we enjoyed it.
How would you describe yourself as a young person, as a child? I mean, were you mischievous? Were you?
I was a tomboy, they say. You know how they. Because I could climb trees, I could wrestle with boys, and I did. I had a cousin that I used to play with, and we would play, you know, like wrestling. We would play with each other, and I would always, you know, I was stronger than he was. I was very strong, and one day, of course, we were playing, and I had an axe, and he said, "You're not going to cut me with that axe." And I said, "Yes, I will. Don't you come near me." And I had the axe, and I accidentally cut him in the head with the axe. Of course, I was frightened to death because it just the skin was broken, and there was a little blood. And his mother came, and she was so upset. She said, "You're going to go to jail, and they're going to put you in jail for life." And it frightened me to death. But, you know, we weren't intending. I mean, I wasn't intending to do it. It was just an accident. But it was things like that. But I was tough, and I also didn't, if another child angered me, you know, I would fight real hard. And I used to fight my sister and my brother when they did anything that I didn't like. So they used to call me mean. And I thought, my goodness, I don't want to be mean. But for a long time, I thought that, you know, I was going to be, you know, and of course they would say, you know, you go into the devil. You know, that's what's going to happen to you because you're so mean. And then you're not going to have any friends. Nobody's going to like you. So I started thinking about all of that. And finally, you know, as I started to become a teenager, I began to become much more ladylike, and I stopped fighting. And by the time I went away to college, you know, I was quite the young lady, you know. And you know, it's like we tease about the fact that when I was growing up, and my siblings especially, how I used to fight them. But then, you know, I would be the one who would become involved with the nonviolent movement.